Hi there, it's Mel Crafting and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be making a clean and simple Christmas card with a monochromatic look. This is for the clean and simple card challenge vlog. I'll be using, hopefully with the design I have in mind, this Jenna K Designs amalgam ink in jet black. Might be doing some white embossing, maybe some black embossing because that's allowed in the challenge. The watercolor feature, I'll be using my STA Aquarelle brush double tone watercolor brush markers, which I have a review of on my blog and a video on this YouTube channel as well. I use this emboss clear embossing ink, and I'll be using stamps from this stamp set which I got off AliExpress. Yes, so let's hop to it and see what I come up with. First of all, we need to do some stamping, and I'm just going to stamp these snowflakes here. And I'm going to heat emboss them using white embossing powder. So I'll just bring in my stamping platform. And I like to put my card in the middle. This is watercolor paper. What I've decided to do is, it's got to be a clean and simple card. So I wanted to put sort of like a square section here where it is watercolored. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to use a square die cut. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to go for a rectangle. I was thinking maybe that one, maybe the next size up would be better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace around it with a pencil, and then I'll be able to erase it later. So I haven't got a T-square on me, but I do have a ruler. So I'm just going to butt that up against a flat edge. Just going to use my same thing. I'm actually going to reposition that right up against that edge so that I know it's nice and straight. Pencil line in there. Right, that's that. What that gives me is something to tape up to. So now I can take that and put it back in the center where I like it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just arrange these. I'm going to use my clear embossing ink. One day I will buy Versamark, but this works, so no need. Now I am going to double stamp this to make sure I get a good impression. Now I'm gonna have to move quickly. off. Move that out of the way. Set up to heat emboss. Use my white heat embossing powder. Right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So what I'm going to do there is I'm just going to get rid of this excess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a brush, just gently brush that out. What happens when you don't use an anti-static powder tool? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, like that, is I'm going to take this tape off. Just going to go heat emboss it. Alright, now I've heat embossed that. Don't know if you can see it. Probably not because white heat embossing. I'm just going to erase out my line. And just, yes, actually, no I'm not. I'm going to replace. Grab my stamping platform, pop that on there, and I'm going to re-put my tape, but I'm going to put it just below those pencil lines so I can erase them before I do my watercoloring. Now I'm going to come in, try and erase these pencil lines. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my water and my palette. So, you got your dark colour, dark blue, your lighter blue, and then these are just these SDA markers, by the way. That light blue is very light. It's almost like a highlighter. So I'm going to go from light to dark. Okay. Oh no, dark to light, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's a better idea. Just going to grab my dark. Nice and simple, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. So, dang, that's my watercoloring basically done. I'll take this away and I will heat set it with heat gun. Right, well, that's all heat set. And I'm just taking off the washi tape to give me my watercolor panel. Paint put under, so good. And then over here kind of sentiment to put on. I just like plain Merry Christmas, I think. That one's calling out to me going, use me, use me. Yeah, just right in the middle. Maybe off to the side, possibly. I think we'll do that, Yeah, do that. Again, I use GK Designs, monochromatic, and jet black. Oh, my stamp off. I just use baby water. What I'm gonna do now is a little bit sneaky. So I'll just take it off there. Because it just doesn't quite look finished, polished to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an embossing pen and I'm just going to get it ruler. Now I've got a fine line here. But what I'm going to do, so this is a emboss jewel pen. It's made by Suneco. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna just gonna put some white. I'm actually gonna put a black surround there. Put some detail black embossing powder. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a little border around there. This time I'm definitely going to use my anti-static powder tool because there's a lot that can go wrong here. Alright, so here we go. Might actually have to use this. I think there's a bit of white in there snuck in. I'll pull this back in. Save that for another time. So here is the card front all finished with the powder all heat set. The only thing left to do now is to mount this card front onto a card base. And here, this time I've chosen to mount it onto a dark sky blue coloured card base. I'm just going to go ahead now and use some double-sided tape to adhere the card front to this card base. I'm just using some scissors to trim off the double-sided tape that is overhanging the card front, and then now I am going to remove the release paper on the double-sided tape. And then of course I'm going to press that down onto the front of the card base, trying to center it as well as I could. Just like that. And this is my clean and simple watercolor background with snowflake designed Christmas card. For more information, head over to my blog monochromatic.blogspot.com, and thank you for watching.